What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a new season of Subsistence, mainly because I've done some couples therapy with the wife. If you don't know what that means, that's a segment that we do where we'll either live stream or we'll play. We'll play like a few hours at a time on Subsistence or Diablo. We started with Diablo 3. And we'll just record us playing it, basically, and I'll chop up the segments, and it's just called couples therapy, you know, because we both like games, and it's a chance we can actually get in the same world and play together, which is really neat. Excuse me, sorry. Is that a little bit better? I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so, aside from that, I haven't played Subsistence on the channel in about a year, I guess, almost damn near a year. And there have been so many changes that I haven't caught up with on the game that I really feel like I need to do this. Subsistence was the whole reason. Subsistence and My Summer Car, actually, are the two reasons that I originally wanted to get into YouTube and start doing this stuff. So I feel it's only proper. Now, if you haven't seen any of my old videos on Subsistence, I will try to remember. I'm really horrible at it. You know, you get on a lot of other YouTubers, and at the end of the video, they'll have links to their other videos. I really need to spend about a day or two and just go through all my videos and start pointing people to other videos. The reason I haven't been worrying about it with some of my older videos is because the production quality was not awesome. Solo game. Oh, because I was testing out something. See, I hadn't died. That doesn't sound right. Oh, yeah, something was wrong with the death counter. So I know for a fact I died. I died at least once. Hell, maybe even twice or three times. I don't remember. And I want to say I died with hunters, too. So that death counter's bullshit. I claim bullshit on that entirely. Because I know for a fact I've died at least once on camera. And I want to say another couple of times with the camera off. So, but I know at some point the death counter was being a little weird. See, this, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Day 1, 2 deaths. That's weird. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Let's go ahead and clear that. Yeah, I'm going to clear that. I'm going to do a normal, everything normal, straight down the middle. And, excuse me. Oh, guys, apologies for not having anything up. As you know, I had been ill, and then as I was coming to the end of the illness, even with all this shit, you know, I managed to do a stream. I had, you know, Easter gig come up, and I did that, and then shit has been weird around the house lately. The wife and I are preparing to go somewhere for our anniversary, so been taking care of that. There have been things around the house that needed to be taken care of too. Our sprinkler system I was trying to fix, and couldn't get it done. Lightning struck it, so there were wires somewhere in the yard, and I dug up about half the backyard looking for, you know, followed the wiring harness straight from the back of the garage, and that was tiring. So anyway, apologies, haven't got anything out. I do want to say that I've gotten 2 new subscribers. One is actually an old subscriber, but I think it's because if for some reason you don't watch somebody's content for a while, then you get dropped off of their list, and so they unsubscribe you. Because I got I got a new subscriber today that actually was an old subscriber. So George, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate that. I'm about to break 20 subscribers, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but for a low-profile channel, and all I do basically is a couple of things with my car and some games. That's all I do. I'm not a big profile thing. So I think it's neat. So thank you guys for tuning in. And to SMA Cleaning Green, if you're watching this, I know you said you're in a different part of the world than I am. So I'm going to try to schedule a stream for about midday for me-ish. So I'm not going to ask you your location, obviously, but I'm going to try it different parts of the day, and I'm going to try it on like a Friday and see if I can get that going. I may try. I don't know. I'll play with some times. You let me know if I'm getting hot or cold with that, and we'll see if we can't get you in on one. And I'll make it a Saturday night or Sunday or something like that. You know, or a Friday night, Saturday night, midday, maybe morning, something, I don't know, to hopefully get you on board with it, but where everybody else can also join in if they're not doing anything on a Saturday or something. All right, let's get to going. So how is everybody, huh? Everybody doing good? I'm doing okay now. So the wife and I are planning a trip for anniversary. Go ahead and pause that. Oh, neat. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize they added that. Here's a little sound when you press escape now. That's neat. That's neat, Coldgames. I like it. All right, are the tips on? Because I don't want the damn tips on. Options. Gameplay. Don't need the getting started tips. Okay, the last time I disabled autosaves on Subsistence, it fucked me and my wife. It was a menage fuck us, right? It crashed on us, and I forgot I didn't have the autosaves. We were experiencing problems, and I didn't want the autosaves to save it. I wanted to manually save it to see if I could figure out what was going on, and I turned autosaves off, never turned it back on. We got on, and it was like 3 hours worth of work was just flushed down the toilet. It was terrible. We didn't play it for like a week after that. It was horrible. It was horrible. Okay. Ah, there is a master volume there, which is nice. I run everything through OBS, which if you ever see me looking over to the right, generally I'm trying to make sure everything on OBS is good. Yeah, everything looks good. I was just trying to see what I've got. See, I've got everything on... Oh, VSync. Bite me. I keep forgetting that. Whenever, Okay. There we go. Yay. I don't have an ultra badass monitor. I've got I think it's a 75 hertz, which I think this is locked at 60 anyway. But, oh, look at that. That volume's kind of low for me. I'm going to jack it up. Yeah, do that. Because, what the hell? It wasn't picking it up. Oh, there's see that over there to the left-hand side? See that hit point bar starting to come through? That's a freaking wolf. Yeah, he's right there. I don't know where I'm at. Oh, shit. And there's a freaking level 3 bear over there, too. Okay, so that's east, so I want to be heading down this way. I think I'm on the very east side of the map as well. I hear a cheek on. Cheek on. West. I said I want to head west. I don't want to head southwest for sure. I don't want to end up in cougaring territory, man. It sounds like fun. It's not. It's a freaking nightmare, and you'll get your ass kicked. Cougars are worse. I think the only animal that's been added to the game that's worse than cougars are moose. But the thing about moose is you have to piss them off. You have to go after them. Damn, already an SVT round, no SVT. You have to go after moose. Moose will not come after you. As a matter of fact, if you shoot them, they will run away for 1 or 2 times at least. And then if you keep shooting them, they're going to come after you. And if you're on the ground floor where they can get to you, they're going to gore you, and it's going to be horrific. Do I... Plus 1% protection. That's garbage. It doesn't fucking work. I don't care. I'm just going to go ahead and make another bandage. Now, the weird thing about that is now I'm in my undies. That's a bad part. The good part about that is that I don't have... Ooh, I've already got a match, too. Some bitch. I wonder if I came with that. I may have come with that. Something else he's added to the game since... I mean, he's added a shitload since the last time I played. Is that you can grow a beard now, which I think is really cool. So, nails, that's awesome. That will help us. I am going to do what you should do. Ordinarily, when other YouTubers play this game and they go through, they're gonna run the whole time. And I'm gonna do it the way I would if I were just playing the game by myself and not worried about recording anything. And that's I'm gonna walk everywhere. It makes it a bit more boring because there's not as much stuff. But the way I edit my videos now, I've started just trying to cut them down, cut the bullshit out, and get to the good stuff. And so it's mainly just moments, right? And since I've started to do that, I think I've actually gotten another subscriber or two. It's the whole ADHD culture, man. I understand this. I like watching playthroughs all the way through. Now, do I actually sit there and watch them all the way through? No, but I'll have it going, and that's, I enjoy the content. Rabbit. So, man, I'm just not finding as much stuff as I would like to find, to be honest. Let's just keep going. Yeah, and I'm tired of saying but I'm going to say it again anyway. So, one thing I need to do before I find where I'm going to be, I think this is, where the hell is this? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think, damn, I'm not 100% sure where this is. That was my Wi-Fi texting me. I don't know what she was texting me in reference to. I may have sent her a text, and because she's at work, I can't expect her to immediately, get back to me. That would be stupid. She's the one working. My work schedule's jacked. And it sucks too, man, because especially after I get off of a gig, depending on what time, if it's just like a church gig or something, those are normally regular times during the week, so it's not that big a deal, there's a wolf over there. I don't feel like jacking with him, man. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. But, if it's been like a production that I'm a part of, man, those things run super duper late, and it just jacks with my whole schedule. So that chicken, I need that chicken. But I definitely need cordage more. So I don't know that I want to waste my, I see him. This is you jump. Oh, shit. Wolf. Fucking dickhead chicken, man. Asshole chicken. They do that shit. They will lead you right into a wolf or a bear. Every time. Okay. So I'm on the western part of the map now. Once you get to the stream over here, you're on the western part of the map. And that's, to me, this is the place to build. Other people like building, further east before you get to a lot of the water. I like building damn near right on the water. And if you've seen my wife and I, the new couples therapy that we've done, we're on the water. We are literally we're in the middle of the water. Which can get a little loud, but with all the generators and shit going. Let's see if I can get his ass this time. Nope, that's a fucking level 3 wolf. That dickhead chicken. And rabbit, I can't catch you. Not freehand, anyway. Oh, boy. So, anyway. I call these naughty trees, and not N-A-U-G-H-T-Y, although while you're saying it out loud, it sounds like, ooh, naughty tree. But it's a knotty tree, because it looks like it has a lot of gnarls and knots and stuff on it. And those give you 6 logs, which is pretty awesome. I just don't know if it's worth trying to go through this bear to get to it. There's also a crate up there I'd like to have, but if he's going to go he's going to go back toward it. I'm not about that life. Not about that life. This early on, man, you can't be dicking with that shit. All right, what have I got on me? I need to make some freaking cordage. I need a lot more than that, though. I just don't want to run, because I don't want to waste all my foodage and shit that I got. I need a lot more cordage, though. I need a lot of cordage. Lots of cordage. I see a crate down there. I see an animal on the bank, and I can't tell what he is. There's a wolf right there. That's a bunny. Okay, you can't catch the rabbits. You have to shoot the rabbits. You cannot catch them. So I'm not even worried about it. I know exactly where I'm at now. I'm going to go, since it's still daytime, up to this area up here and see where we're at as far as where the wildlife is. Oh, now you saw me earlier. I was getting kelp. Kelp is a good early source for veggies. It's a good all-time source. I still eat kelp even at later game. Hopefully I can get this without running out of... You see he added an oxygen bar since the last time I've uploaded the video on this as well, which is awesome. That is something that I've been waiting for in this game because you never know. Now you can push it to the ragged edge. Sort of. The problem is that that last half of the meter goes by quicker than the first half. So anybody that's ever held their breath for a decent amount of time, come on, don't get stuck on the bottom. Anybody that's ever held their breath for any amount of time knows that last little part is like the roughest. And I think maybe that's why he did it that way. It's to, you know, because that last part, right as you're about to, oh God, it gets so bad when you're holding your breath. Maybe that's why he did it. I can only speculate. I have no idea. Fuck, there's all kinds of shit around there that I don't need to be getting tangled up with. The good news is, alright, so that'd be a death sentence. If I get too close to whatever that is up there, it will kill me. It will come in the fucking water and it will kill me, straight up. So, I'm not even going to mess with that kelp, because I don't know where whatever that is, and I don't want to take the chance. So I'm just going to keep on going. You can't get too close to anything, man. We have no way to make anything right now. So, we're just going to have to... I mean, we do have ways to make stuff, don't get me wrong. But I need to get a lot more cordage, which is why I was coming over to this part of the map. Yeah, it's getting there. The time is getting there for sure. I don't like coming up on ridges like this because there always could be an animal up here and you don't see them until it's too late and then you gotta run like hell. Holy shit. You hear that? I think maybe a bear was chasing a deer or something. Man, whatever it was going after it. Alright, this is gonna drive me nuts. See how bad we are on stuff? No bueno. Really. So, this area... Now, a lot of the terminology I'm going to use... Hey, buddy. A lot of the terminology I'm going to use is going to be from, like, Game Edged and those guys when they play, when I talk about a certain area, because that's just what I'm used to hearing, so that's what I'm going to use. Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. Alright. We're going to eat tonight, boys. That's awesome. So, one of the things, the reason I brought that up is because this area right here, this thing is called Ortastic. Now, my I guess if you want to call it Season 2 base, the second base that I ever built in this game was in here. And I built a little platform right here and put my BCU right here. Which, come to find out, was fucking genius. And the reason it was genius is because later when the hunters show up, they can't really path. They try to take the path of least resistance to the BCU because they're trying to destroy your BCU. So they'll throw grenades and shit up here at the rock. You can't destroy the rock, at least not yet. Not in game yet. So they were just pummeling that thing with grenades, and I was laughing at them because they'll just sit there and pummel it. And I closed up the front and back areas eventually, so it was like this rock fortress. It was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. I really think that's a great area to do if you have the resources to put all that stuff up there. I think it's great. Now, is the bear gone far enough that I can get this tree? Because I will be so tickled. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same formula that I use every time I play this game. And that is, I'm going to find an area and build up against a rock or another natural resource in the game, so that that makes it harder for the hunters when they come in to destroy your BCU, because they're going to aim straight for it. And the more, oh damn wolf, the more area you have exposed, the worse off it's going to be for you. See, he's alright, I gotta go around him. I don't have a choice. I can't go toe to toe with him quite yet. Not quite yet. And I'm getting low on stuff. Need to eat. Okay. That'll help get your stamina up. See, I've already got an apple too, which is awesome. I'm just trying to think of what I want to build. Because I was hoping this area around Ortastic over there, that big ore rock that I built in, would have enough resources for me. Did I hit this? I don't remember hitting this. Yeah, I did. Would have enough like fiber and stuff around it. The problem with this area is you can't go toward the beach because there's a lot of animals on the beach right there. So I'm just going to backtrack a little bit, see if there's anything that spawned in my wake. Sometimes backtracking is really and truly, you'd think it'd be counterintuitive, but in a sandbox environment like this, it's actually helping you out. You could retrace your steps and find new resources. It happens all the time. So... okay. I want to say there was a wolf kind of in this area. I'm just going to peek over to see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, you're good, Wolfie. Now, later, I'm going to come after you and make you lunch. Not to say that I'm going to make lunch and you can, like, have it. I'm going to turn you into lunch. Okay. I'm not 100% sure where I want to build. Not really. Still looking. I'm still thinking, too. I mean, as of right now, really all we need is a place to put down a, foundation and a fire and a chest to where if we die, we don't lose all of our shit. Because when you die, you lose some of the items you have in your inventory. And I don't know what the recipe is for that, what the percentage is as to how much you lose. I'm not 100% sure how that works. But I do know that it is a thing, it does happen, and it does suck. Okay, can I get to that? That's really down there. I'm gonna try. Hopefully if I can get down there before the halfway mark on the oxygen meter, I'll be in good shape. Yep, go. Okay. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have risked that just for kelp, but this early on, I mean, even though we've got a decent... oh, shit, what is that? Is that a bear? That's a moose. Is that a moose? That's a moose. I'm good with it. I'll travel along the road here, because like I said, they won't mess with me. The moose, you've got to really piss them off for them to consider messing with you. And you got to shoot them a couple of times. I ain't in for that, because they've got, what, anywhere between 200 to 300 hit points somewhere around in there? 240, and he's can't tell. I'm not gonna chase him because I don't feel like it. Scrap! Awesome. I think that's the first scrap I found in the wild, not in a loot container. Alright. Cool. Yep. This video will conclude at the end of this day. However many minutes I have to chop off, I'll chop them off. First day is all about getting resources and getting set up. I would love to be able to hunt. Getting a bow would mean so much to me right now. But a foundation that I can get on and run from a wolf is probably better than that. There was one. There it is. Where you gonna go, chicken? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Oh, you little bastard. Gotcha. We gonna eat good tonight. So, why do I jump? I jump because it messes with the pathing of the chicken. It's like, in video game terms, they don't sense that you're on the ground anymore while you're in the air. You do that enough times, and it'll set you up for success. We are doing bad on protein, but we do have 2 chickens, so we will be in good shape. I'm just trying to figure out. I want to say there's, yeah, that area right there I think is where I'm going to want to build. Let's make our way for that. Just trying to not waste what we've got in daylight. Ooh, carrot. Carrot or carrot seed? Carrots. I did get carrots. Okay. Just looking for fiber, because right now fiber is at a premium. It's unfortunate. Now, each time you load in, I've noticed, and I don't know, it's got to be random, I'm sure. It doesn't make it, you know, suck any less, but there's always a hardship. There is an item on that load in that will be hard to find for that load. And see, I kind of like, I want to say Game Edged and the crew built right up there or something, because I recognize this area. I was actually thinking about, you know, building in this area, because if you think about it, late game, I can, you know, brick all this off and wall all of this off. Wall every bit of this off, and they won't be able to get to me. It's like a fortress. I mean, it's going to be a while before I'll be ready for that, because that's going to take a lot of resources. But for the time being, that's pretty baller. So I think what I want to do... Alright, so I need to determine how much of anything... How much can I make? 3 more right there. Okay. I need to determine... 1, what it'll take to make a campfire. Okay, so I need sticks. No big deal. Got that. I already have an arrow, so that's cool. And I'll be... Snap at Nick. And... Save. You hit F8, you can force a save. Alright, so I think this is where I need to be. I need to check out what is up with, like, foundations and stuff. I have enough to do a foundation, so I'll go ahead and do 1 foundation. I'm just going to put it up against the back end of this rock right here. Okay. So I think what needs to happen now, there's 1 of 2 things I could do. And I got a decision to make here. And I mean, I could be totally screwing up by doing this. And that's whether I want to do a fishing rod, because it takes 6 cordage, or a hunting bow, because it takes 6 cordage. I think, so here's my thought on this. If I do the fishing rod, then it does take scrap metal too, which sucks. And it takes the 6 cordage. And so, what's going to end up happening with that? I love that sound, that's so cool. So here's my thought process behind this. If I do the fishing rod, right, fishing tackle also takes a cordage. So I can't really do much with it right now. However, if I do the bow, I'll have the bow. And then I can hunt other stuff, like rabbit for cloth and stuff like that. So I think this is probably where I need to be with it. I need to make that. And we'll go ahead and make the bow. Because this is a thing that needs to happen. And then at least I will have something that I can use. I also need to see, where is the storage crate? See, and you need 3 of those. So let's go ahead and play. Oh, son of a bitch! That sucked. God damn it! I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. That was uber dumb of me. I used a freaking bandage. That was shit. Let's see if I can. I want to make it to where it's like you know, damn close to the rock, but the construction's not going to interfere. You know what I mean? Okay, so now that I got that, oh, that's great. Definitely need that. We're going to go ahead and do a little quick run around. So we've used about all of the stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm starving. I got you. We can't even build a crate right now because we don't have enough cordage. So that's a freaking bummer. We can only make 2 arrows based on the nails that we have. Here's the other thing. I don't have enough to do a BCU or anything yet, so I could easily lose my place. Now, I know enough of the map to know, and especially now with the, what the hell is that? Is that a chicken? No, that's a rabbit. I know enough of the map now to know where I need to be and where I can hang out so I won't get lost. So it's not as big a deal, especially in an area like this. The east side of the map for me would be the worst place to build because I'm not that familiar with it, and I would totally lose my place. Let's hope for some cordage in here, huh? Yeah! So I could actually do a crate right now if I wanted to, which is awesome because I've got a good amount of those. I'm just seeing where I need to be here. It's going to get dark. It's going to get super dark here shortly. And, oh, I am out of stuff. Okay. We'll go ahead and build a campfire. Oh, I need more sticks. Okay. And then we'll do campfire. Boom. You can see that's going down real super quick, and it doesn't recover very easily because we are in dire straits. But that's okay. We're actually a little bit better off because we do have fuel. I'm trying to think of whether I want to do, what does it take to do a fire starting kit? I do have that. Oh, I need 2 cordage. Oh, man, that's a bummer, because I didn't want to waste the match on that. But it is what it is. It'll be fine. So, start it. Alright, coolness. Now, do I have enough to do the storage crate? Oh, it takes 10 nails. Damn. So we're going to have to carry this stuff on us, I guess. That's a bummer. And that also means that I can't dump any of my stuff, which is also a bummer. Okay. Well, it is what it is, man. So, alright. So that's the end of the first night, guys. So we didn't do horrible. I mean, we got some veggies here, which is always good. We've got, 6 blueberry, 1 apple, 13 kelp. That's a good store of that. Oh, it's a moose. Son of a bitch. You hear that? Oh my god, that freaked me right the fuck out. So he's a level 2 and he's got 270 hit points. That ought to tell you something. Boom. That's a lot better. Lot better. And then we'll eat some kelpy kelp. And drink some water. And that will kind of set us up for the next day. I mean, we're definitely going to need to hunt. So I think the better use of my resources is I can make 8 arrows, which is what I think I need to do. Go ahead and make the 8 arrows because I have the sticks and everything to do so. I will try to keep this the fire burning. It's going to be more difficult because of the fact that the wood burning stove that you get later after you make your BCU, it burns slower because all the heat is enclosed, so it keeps everything enclosed, and this stuff just burns wild, and it's going to burn through stuff quick. I mean, look at how much fuel it's just sucking up that fuel. So I'm going to have to keep my eye on that, and that's about all I've got right now. So into the first night of Subsistence. I'm going to call this Season 2, I guess, because I don't remember if I had a Season 2 or if I just went straight through. I don't remember what I did. Because my camera position is over my body over here, and that only affects me when I'm looking at this. I'm going to go ahead and pause that so it doesn't use up any more of my stuff. But hey, thanks for coming out. I'll catch you cats in the comments, and let's play some games.